Salute to everybody out there. This is your boy Upper Echelon reporting here. I'd just like to take a minute out to say thank you to everybody that watched my channel. I would like y'all to hit the like button and the subscribe button because we a family here and I just want y'all to be here with me. This is a fair use video. It's for educational and entertainment purposes. Thank you. So y'all sit back with me as we unpack Skip Tasteless, because that's what Skip Bayless been for the last few years. People just never recognized where he was.
You know what's crazy? It was Tom Brady. I guarantee you would have chose your words wisely. Somebody that's been in journalism for over 40 years knows exactly what to say and how to say it. We ain't talking about an athlete that went into journalism. We talking about somebody that's been in journalism their whole life. He never was an athlete. Not once was he an athlete. So journalism is his thing, just like basketball is my thing. He knows what he's saying and when he's saying it. He's not getting no pass for this. But now everybody on his ass, now you want to come with a lame ass apology. And don't come on TV and say, we can't be insensitive to this situation. You wrote that tweet, nobody else.
That no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game. This is right in the middle of the vortex of this situation when it was unclear what they were going to do with the game. But I made the point that this late in the season, that with a game of this magnitude, it's very difficult to postpone it. Yet the end of my tweet was, all of which suddenly seems so irrelevant. For the first time in the history of the NFL, my point was, it was all rendered irrelevant by what was happening on the football field in front of all those football players, those gladiators, those warriors. They were shaken to their foundations. So I immediately didn't retweet, I just clarified. And I'll state it again, nothing is more important than that young man's health. That was the point of my last tweet. I'm sorry if that was misunderstood, but his health is all that matters. Again, everything else is irrelevant. I prayed for him, and I will continue to pray for him. That's what I tweeted at the end of the night. I did pray for Damar and his family. Soon after it happened, and again before I went to sleep last night, and I didn't sleep much, knowing that we did have a show that we might or might not do. So now, the NFL has done exactly the right thing. They have postponed. I have no idea how they're going to make this game up, and I don't care. All that matters now is that that young man who had his NFL life before him remains in critical condition in a Cincinnati hospital. All that matters. Way to go, NFL. Finally, we were all able to rise above the game of football and how important it is in many of our lives and say, no, this is all that matters.
Hey, turn that shit up, mate.
Can we say cringeworthy? It's obvious Skip Bayless isn't a star. Hey, he ain't athletic and he's not a star on the journalism. I guess the only reason he looks good is because he has somebody to carry the load, like Tom Brady has this year, but that's another thought there. But Skip Bayless, he's done made a career off of putting his people down. And you see him on the stage by himself, and that thing was cringeworthy. And look, he just messed up and let his real voice show out. If you see the tweets, he trying to backtrack on what he said. He's like a spoiled, petulant child who isn't used to being chastised, and now he's mad that he has to apologize. And Look at Fish Sports. Fish Sports said it. He said, use a soulless effing piece of I can't say it. YouTube algorithm will block me, but, and you know, at least Shannon Sharp, he keeps it classy. But it's more to unpack on that. I just want y'all to get that for right now.
Just straight hate by a guy who's jealous that he's still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
That's what you
That's
do.
the point.
That's what you do. Every time I call something in question, I'm jealous.
No,
I did what I
never
did.
said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Oh,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you. See what you do? You take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't say you.
Wait a
What are
minute.
you talking about?
You would take a personal
Put
shot.
your glasses back on.
Can I finish? You're willing to take a personal shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
Well, because you just
Go ahead.
you disrespect him. It's just so. You know what? It's beneath your
You would
dignity.
disrespect me to support him.
No, well, I'll support him over anybody because he's the greatest player who ever played your game, and it's by far.
Have it.
Okay, I'm going to have at it because I'm going to have at you because.
The blatant disrespect, never in my life. And Shannon Sharp is a much better person than me because I would have came across that table on him. You're not going to talk to me like I'm a child, and then you're going to tell me to put my glasses back on like you scolding me and like you just chastised me. See, that's the problem with Skip Bayless. He has a higher attitude of himself, and he think of everybody else as lower than him. He doesn't think that nobody else really matters. Their opinion is worth a newt. But see, he's been doing that. Stephen A. Smith wasn't going for that. That's why they split ways at ESPN on First Take. But people forget that Skip Bayless had his own show called Cold Pizza. And that cold pizza was really freaking cold, you know? It wasn't doing no type of numbers. That's why they brought in Stephen A. to give it some sauce, to give it some flavor. That's why when he got over to the Fox Sports South for this Undisputed, they brought in Shannon to get some sauce, some flavor. Because yesterday, that was a dry-ass sandwich.
Guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So they struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead. Let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting
Okay.
me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
well, I thought-
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were gonna bring up
No,
this.
I was just gonna say, Skip. I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where DeMar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was gonna do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanation. So clearly, somebody.
No, they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
Thoughts and prayers remain with DeMar Hamlin.
That's where the
Gentlemen,
focus should have been,
as he
and not on the
continues.
football game. Yes, let's go, Jen. Thank you.
This man's entitlement has no bounds. I thought you wasn't going to talk about it. First off, he didn't even let the man finish his opening statement. This man is entitled, he's spoiled, he needs to be put in his place. He didn't like the fact that he got put in his place, and he told us straight up loud on TV. Yes, the bosses wanted to know. That's why they put you on there by yourself. The previous episode. See, now that the fire's on you, you can't take it, but you be keeping these young athletes that go in and night out. You stay be keeping their nuts on the fire, and you keep disrespecting them, and you can't shoot a ball. You're not even athletic. You do Pilates. You do speed walking and Pilates, and you're so disrespectful to the culture. You're so disrespectful to everybody to go out there day in, day out, every day in, day out, week in, week out, holidays, to go out there and perform for us, and you show them no respect, no lack of servitude. You treat them like they're not even human. You treat us like we're, I said property. And once it gets broken, then you're ready to discard it and get a new one, or a new toy, a new car, a new vehicle. That's the same way you act, Skip Bayless. Now we're ready to get a new announcer, Skip Bayless, because you've been doing it for years. And then you come by with the high and mighty, you taking the good route. But you never take the good route. You just look good on cameras, but it messes up when you're at home and you're your worst enemy because you let your true pitching and your true thoughts come to exist. And you're just a spoiled, pathetic child. That's exactly what you is. And you got caught in your bullshit. You don't even like to be caught on your bullshit. You disrespect Hall of Famers and you ride Tom Brady like you ain't got a licensed helmet to ride him as hard as you do, but you do it, Skip. And hopefully we go ahead and get your tasteless ass up out of here because not Skip Bayless, but Skip Tasteless. A man died on the field and you wanted them to snap the next play. You worried about some fucking playoffs. Dude, you know, karma's hell and everything goes around, comes around, Skip Bayless. I just want you to think long and hard about the things that you do because we all be held accountable for it in the end. Yeah. That's the most you've ever you trended, boy. You was a trending topic, boy. You had over 300 million views. Enjoy your season in the sun, man, because you about to be a supernova. And after that, that's called a black hole because you burnt out. I'm Upper Echelon. Y'all, if y'all haven't hit the like, subscribe, and I'll be at you with another one.